I totally forgot to record the intro to this video, so I'm doing it in my living room as I'm editing this video. And this video is I will show you how to prepare your hair and insert your extensions. This is what my hair looks like with the extensions and also my messy living room. So if you want to find out how to put in your extensions and make them blend with your short hairs that are underneath, please keep watching. Okay, so to begin this video, we're spraying our hair with a heat protectant. Always spray your hair with a heat protectant. This is the IT Hair Care 12-in-1 Amazing Leave-In Treatment. Maximum heat protection is what it looks like. It's in a brown and gold bottle. Brown and gold, blue and gold. Go Jackrabbits! SDSU Jacks! Okay, so this is what I use on my hair right now. I'm not like sold on it, but it seems to work fine. So if you're looking for one, I think I got this at like a Beauty Brands or an Ulta or something. And then we're gonna straighten in layers. I think my bottom hairs didn't get as much protectant. I like to kind of make sure that there's airflow in there because I don't want to put it up when it's still like a little wet from that spray. The only thing I don't like about this heat protectant is it makes my hair feel pretty heavy. So I try to go really light with it, but sometimes that just like doesn't work. So I go by layer and I start at the bottom. So I take just like right above my ears and I just rubber band this away. And there's that. And here's my bottom section. And for the most part, it's not like wavy or curly or anything, but it just kind of needs to all have some sort of like semblance because all the hairs are flipping their own way. They're just marching to the beat of their own drum, but listen, they need to be a team. What's going to happen is I'm going to straighten all of my hair first, and then I will put in my extensions. I don't even know what that is. My extensions after I straighten my whole head. There's nothing really special about this. I have the Remington something. I don't even know what this is called. I don't, but to straighten, the hair like slides in. This is also what I use as my wand. So it's a great 2-in-1 product if you're looking for something like that. So I just take my hair in layers and I just slide it through, just like that. And if my hair is like really tangled or like super scrappy, the ends do not like this. But that's not the case right now. Thank goodness. And then other than that, I don't really have like a ton of tips on straightening your hair. You just kind of like do it. What I really like about this straightener is that it doesn't make everything stick straight. There's still a little bit of curl and movement to the hair. It's not just stick straight like the early 2000s. Because I don't know anyone who wants to relive that time period. And similarly to when I curl my hair, I go through and do the top layer by itself so it's not stuck to my head. And I'm just gonna keep going. Because of that heat protectant spray, I like to have my dry shampoo on hand. Whew, I am so lightheaded. So that as I'm going by layer, I can just do a little sprinkle of this at my roots. I think I just got some like everywhere. And then I make sure that it gets in all the nooks and crannies instead of just like the surface, if you know what I mean. Right now I'm using a Cure dry shampoo for all hair types. It's like a super healthy brand. I just had tried everything in the normal section, so I'm trying this right now. Something else that this dry shampoo, or this, not this dry shampoo, this heat protectant spray, something else that it does is like super enhances burnt hair smell, which I don't know about you, but I don't love. So sometimes I just take some lemon essential oils. There's nothing specific about this and hair care. It's just the bottle that I have, that's the biggest, and I just run it in my hands and run it over my hair. Oils do help smooth the, just smooth your hair out. It just kind of feels more silky and soft, and it kind of helps your ends stay moisturized, but it also just like makes it smell good. So that's mostly why I'm using it. But there are all sorts of oils that are meant for your hair, like argan oil or coconut oil if you find that your hair is really dry. I feel like coconut oil would really weigh my hair down. So I use just kind of this, it's just on hand. It's not damaging to my hair, but it doesn't really supply it with a bunch of like nutrients. And we're gonna let this cool before we put any extensions in, because we're gonna do it by layer, and I don't wanna tie up hairs that are still warm so that they don't get like a kink in them. So I would just give it a few minutes. Sometimes you can hit it with a blow dryer on the cool setting, and that would help speed up the process. I haven't straightened my hair in a long time. This feels weird. It's getting long though, which is fun. But while I'm waiting for these last pieces to cool, I'm going to get my hair extensions all ready for assembly, insertion. Ooh, that's weird. Getting them ready to put in my head, on my head. Yep. These extensions that I have are not expensive. They are quite cheap, actually. And I got them mostly for updos. So this is probably one of the only times, I'm just putting more dry shampoo in my hair, probably one of the only times I'll wear them with my hair down. I just really wanted to see what it was like and show you guys the process. So this is really the first time I've like fully assembled the whole deal with straightening my hair and everything. These do not curl very well, again, because they're low end. So wearing my hair down with the extensions would mean I have to straighten them because they are straight, which is fine for updos and braids and things like that, but is not ideal for like partying. But luckily for everybody in the world, I don't really party. So like I don't like go to the club, something. It's just not really my style. So I'm sectioning this off a little lower than I would a half up, half down hairstyle. And just straight across. This is gonna be the bottom most section. So we're working from the bottom up, just like we would if we were curling or straightening our hair. I'm going to take a 3-clip weft. Now this one's kind of funny because I washed these after I got them and put them in rollers to see if that would curl them, and none of it got curled except this section. So I think that's kind of funny. And we're just gonna leave it. It's fine. He can just do his thing. And then we just are going to stick this in and clip it down. Now, what I did was, there we go, first one. I bought one giant long weft and cut it up and sewed the clips on myself. So if you guys want to see how I did that, I can make a video about that. But that also lowered the cost a lot than buying them like fully assembled. So now we're gonna go right above my ears, straight back, and we're gonna do another 3-clip weft. Now there are a million videos on the YouTubes telling you how to do this. If I don't describe something in a way that helps you, wow, that's nice, then go find a video that does help you. All right, get this sucker in there. And this is going right above our first set. There are a lot of smells in my bathroom right now. Some of them are good, like the lemon. Some of them are not so good, like me. I think my husband just got home. That's fun. Some of these pieces in front get a little kinky, so I'm just gonna go through that. Okay, now we're going to go in with a 4-clip weft. Now this is the only 4-clip one that I have, but it's going to go basically on like the longest single section on my head. Because once we get further up, I'm going to have back pieces and then side pieces, and that's why this piece is a 4-clip weft. It doesn't take like a lot of concentration, but there are moments of awkward silence, aren't there? Sorry. All right. It doesn't take long to clip them in, which is like really nice. I'm going to go about here for my temples now. And this is going to be a, let's see, my last 3-clip weft. So it doesn't take, it's not like that hard to clip them in, especially since my hair is like day 2 hair. It's got a little bit of grit, and then the what is that called? Heat protectant spray and the dry shampoo gave it a little bit of texture. So that helps. So I put my last 3-clip weft in, and then I'm going to do some side ones. So I have 2 2-clip wefts, and I'm going to put those in here. Sometimes if they are slipping right out, it's because your hair isn't like gritty enough, which is a great problem to have. But so then you can either tease it, or you can put some like sea salt spray in it, or dry shampoo. Ow, this one's sticking to my hairs. Or you can like use one of those mini crimpers to give your hair some texture. So there are a lot of options for how to give your hair texture. The only ones I have left are single clip wefts. So those will go kind of in the side sections of my head, because the back of my head's getting pretty full. These are just going to be placed strategically so that everything blends together. Now let's see what all needs to happen. I have a comb here, and I'm basically gonna just like comb everything together because I really want everything to blend really nicely. It's hard because my hair is chopped so bluntly that the ends sometimes don't want to comply. So I've never had hair this long in my life. So let's put a couple more just in the very top so that these layers aren't sticking out like sore thumbs. And this one's going to go as close to the front as possible. Because of my cowlick, it makes things kind of hard, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. And sometimes, I've seen some videos where people will run their straightener through to make sure things kind of have a sense of semblance, togetherness, community. No, I don't know. But I would say I'm pretty pleased with this. Some of my under pieces have a little bit of extra flick than what I would like, but these under pieces, there's a way to take care of that. So, here's my hair, which is crazy. I've never had hair this long. It feels really good. I've always wanted hair this long. I feel beautiful. It's not very me, but also just because I have never had hair this long. So these were 14 inches long. almost mermaid status, you can tell. But will be perfect for updos and, yeah, just like specific needs. That's really why I got them, was to meet specific needs. So I am encouraged, I am excited, and I hope this video is helpful to you and all your extension friends. No, I don't know. But, yep, that's all. I straightened my hair, put in my extensions, and here it is. And now I'm going to go surprise my husband because he doesn't know what these look like yet. I can't stop playing with it. It's really fun. Good thing I've never had hair like this, like especially in school, because I wouldn't have been able to concentrate on like anything, because I would have been playing with my hair the whole time, which I was playing with my hair in school the whole time anyway, but it's different if you actually like have hair long enough to play with. And I didn't, so I just kind of like went with the flow. Like the makeup that you see currently on my face, go check out that video. Great, keep it real. Whether that means you really love the hair you have or you help it a little bit. Yep, that's all I have to say to you. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope this video is helpful. Pow pow! Bye!